We begin tonight at 11 with Oxford schools announcing all district buildings are going to be closed the rest of this week due to yesterday's threat at the middle school.
The district saying tonight many in the community expressed concerns about the threat. Other parents showed up to the first school board meeting tonight to share other concerns about the tragedy. Jason Colthorpe live at Oxford Middle School. Let me start here by asking Jason, have they decided when the high school will reopen?
Well, the quick answer is no, Kim. And, you know, Oxford has been in touch with other schools and districts that have endured a tragedy like this. And what was made clear to them, that the sooner kids and teachers can get back into that school, the better. Unfortunately, it appears that their target date of January 3rd or 4th just simply isn't going to happen.
What we know, based upon what we've heard, is it's important that we get our kids back in our building as soon as possible. That is our goal. And we'll give you some updates along the way as we get more information on when that date might be.
The school board approved a review of the events leading up to the shooting be done by an outside firm. And we also heard about new safety measures. The headline there, no lockers and no backpacks when the students come back.
I asked the board to stop victimizing our children.
But not every parent is in favor of heightened security after the fact.
When my fourth grader came home from school last Friday, he asked me why his school is searching him and treating him like a criminal. My second grader wanted to know why the kids in his school are being punished for someone else's poor choices.
Never in my 43 years did I ever expect my 8-year-old child to ask me if me sending her to school, if she was going to die.
Others made it clear they do not trust this administration because of how it says Ethan Crumbley was dealt with prior to the shooting.
But the fact is clear. He was told that he needed help. He was told that he needed to go home. His parents dictated that they weren't taking him. It wasn't an option. It's not an option. If they don't want to take him, the right people should have been called, period.
The school board president finished that meeting by telling the group there of about 65 parents and community members, we hear you, and there will be discussions to make sure we include you in the decisions going forward. Also want to point out the superintendent declined to answer a direct question about why the school resource officer wasn't called that day to that meeting with Ethan Crumbley and his parents. Kim, back to you.
A lot of questions there tonight. Jason, there have been accusations about the district's lack of transparency. We've even reported on some of the documents that have been destroyed along the way. Any insight, anybody talking about that tonight?
No direct answer to that, but the closest we did get was a simple reaffirmation from the school board president that they are fully cooperating with both the prosecutor and the sheriff's office, 100%. They also went out of their way to point out that any piece of evidence, any piece of paper, whatever they come across, they are directly passing on to whoever it should go to, whether it be the prosecutor's office or the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
Kim?
All right. Certainly more to come on this. Jason, we appreciate it very much.